I first learned this sugya while listening to a Daf Yomi podcast at the beginning of the last cycle. I listened to the podcast while walking the streets of Jerusalem during my first year of intensive learning to begin familiarizing myself with the cadence of the Gemara. This one really made an impact on me. We learn in a Mishnah in Masechet Shabbat, Daf 57a, B'ma isha yotza, u'b'ma eina yatza. With what items may a woman go out into the public domain on Shabbat, and with what items may she not go out? A woman may neither go out with strings of wool, nor with strings of flax, nor with strips of any other materials that she braids in the hair of her head, and she may not immerse in a ritual bath with them in her until she loosens them. And likewise, she may neither go out with an ornament called the totefet, nor with a sarvitin that are sewn into her head covering, nor with a kavul into the public domain. And she may not go out with a city of gold ornament, nor with a katzla ornament, nor with nose rings, nor with a ring that has no seal on it, nor with a needle that is not perforated. And if she mistakenly went out wearing any of these, she's not liable to bring a sin offering. Ve'im yatsa ena chayavet chatat. This Mishnah has just listed the items a woman may or may not carry into or wear in the public domain on Shabbat. The Gemara then discusses this on a case-by-case basis for 3 full dapim, from 57a to 60a, all about what accessories a woman may or may not wear on Shabbat. I was immediately entranced. Over these 3 dapim, we learned that it all depends on whether the particular object is considered an ornament, which she may wear, or whether it's merely a burden for the woman, which she may not wear. And even if it is considered an ornament, there is still a concern that she might remove it and carry it in her hand in the public domain, which is prohibited by Torah law. There are so many layers of nuance here that before learning Talmud, I never would have expected to find. The first question the Gemara asks after completing this Mishnah is, Tvila man dechar shma? Immersion? Who said anything about that? In the midst of this discussion about carrying on Shabbat, we've thrown in a line about what one can have in their hair when immersing in a mikveh. Not only is it weird, it's weird enough that it's the first thing the Gemara comments on. You'll have to learn it inside yourself to find out the answer. Later we read, V'ika de amre amar Rav Huna b'rei de Rav Yehoshua, chazena le'achyoti de lo kafdan aleho. And some say that Rav Huna, the son of Rav Yehoshua, said, I saw that my sisters are not particular about removing them. So apparently what the sisters of the sages did factored into the conversation. And people say women's voices aren't in the Gemara. Here they are. One more nugget that I love from this, in discussing the gold ornament, an ir shel zachav. We'll do this one just in English for the sake of time. With regard to what principle do they disagree? Rabbi Meir holds that it is considered a burden and not an ornament, and one who carries a burden into the public domain is liable to bring a sin offering. And the rabbis hold that it is an ornament. Why then did they prohibit going out into the public domain wearing it? They are concerned lest she remove it and show it to another and come to carry it in the public domain. And Rabbi Eliezer holds, whose manner is it to go out with an ir shel zachav, a city of gold ornament? Only an important woman. And in that case, there's no concern, as an important woman does not remove ornaments to show them to others. The layers of thought here still energize and amaze me 7.5 years later. This is but a small glimpse into a complicated text which helped me to fall in love with learning Gemara. The Talmud is rich with options and opinions, contradictions, and curiosity. The combination of all of these allows each learner a unique opportunity to add their voice also, as it is clear that all voices were welcomed and celebrated in the conversations which are the basis of this holy text. So dive in, make it your own, and add your voice to the tradition.